Salam alaikum YouTube, was cracking it, yo. Angry Biracial back with another video. Man, I'm extremely annoyed right now. I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I feel kind of hopeless, kind of powerless. For those who haven't watched the video of Predator in My Home, I'll leave a link below so you can get caught up to speed on what I'm talking about. But to make a long story short, I took in a foster kid. He's been in my home for the past 5 years. I took this kid out of the Massachusetts Department of Family Services, and I specifically asked him if he had any history of being SA'd or any type of acting out in that manner. They said no. They went through the entire long, drawn-out process to make sure my house was a safe house to have a foster kid. They did an interstate compact. They checked my house, checked my background, checked my wife's background, checked my finances, went through everything. We got approved, and they sent them here to me. And he ended up SAing 2 of my daughters. I go into full detail in the video of Predator in My Home. Again, I'll link it below. Go ahead and watch that. He's out of my house. I went to court, and it seems like the court don't want to do shit because he's a minor. And now I can't find a lawyer to take the case. I spent the past month calling almost every lawyer in the fucking country, and I get the same response. Oh, I'm very sorry that happened to you. It definitely sounds like you have a case, but this is not the type of law that we handle. I called the Bar Association. I waited on hold for a long time. I paid the fucking fee just to get this same response. The state lied to me about this boy. It's unfortunate that that little boy has endured a lot of SA. But we all know a lot of SA victims turn around and SA other people because that's all they know. And that's why I specifically asked him if he had that in his background, if he was ever SA'd, if he had any type of acting out in that area. They said no. They knew I had daughters. Part of their extensive background check on me and my wife is knowing the other kids in my home. They knew I had daughters. But because my family was the best fit for him, they lied. And because they lied, my daughters had to suffer. And now every time I turn around, I'm getting spit in my face. The courts don't want to do shit to him. All the lawyers that I call are giving me the fucking runaround. I'm thinking because they're too scared to take on the state. I know they lied because I called that little boy's mother. It wasn't hard to go through all the old court papers and find her name. And she told me all kinds of horrible shit that that little boy went through and that she reported to the state. Where is the justice? My daughters have to live with this for the rest of their fucking lives. And I have to deal with the guilt knowing this happened on my watch under my roof. And since I can't wring that little fucker's neck, I have to just sit here and be fucking angry and do my best to be there for my daughters. I don't know much about the law. I know about breaking the law. In my past, I broke the law a lot. But this area of the law, I don't know shit about. Since I can't find an attorney anywhere that would take the fucking case, I'm Googling how to file a fucking lawsuit. I don't know why they protect these fucking predators so much. I get it, he was a victim. That doesn't give him a right to victimize my daughters. I was a victim when I was a little boy in the system too. My mother was a fucking crackhead who sold me for a bag of crack. And she watched and recorded as grown men SA'd me. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old. And I remember going to the hospital, to the ER, to get stitches. Being a victim doesn't give you the right to victimize other people. And I'm getting so sick and tired of everyone telling me I have a case, but no one wants to take the case. I have a message into the ACLU. I even called the NAACP and actually felt bad calling the NAACP because I know that they are stacked to the brim fighting against racism and oppression. That they're making sure that we as people of color have rights, that women have rights, that LGBTQ people have rights. But what about the rights of my daughters to feel safe, to get justice, to have the person who violated them punished? If you're watching this and you're an attorney, email me at angrybiracial@gmail.com. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to fight this on my own if I have to. But I'm afraid if I fight it on my own, my lack of legal knowledge, my lack of legal experience would do more damage than good as far as getting my daughters some type of justice.